Nick Clark was just a normal, regular guy, like most people in school. But he obtained a condition at a young age which affected his optical and sensory filters.
I'm schizophrenic!
I suppose it had been a combination of LSD and a Ouija board after many years of too much intoxication with a variety of narcotics, which led me to become a schizophrenic nightmare for many years, hearing these things that I've alleged to earlier which don't bear repeating in the company of polite individuals and civilized members of the community. They were horrific, it was horrible, it was utterly torturous, it made me virtually a vegetable, the drugs they put me on to cope with. I lost years of my life to a particular pharmaceutical drug. It wasn't a bonus ride really. It was very tormentuous, not that that's a word, but that is kind of what it was. And it was so bad I became a sort of shell of a man, retreated into my agoraphobic-like existence of creativity, and there invented the super mind ship, which is a cerebral concept for dealing with reality when you're a high-frequency experiencer. And it allows you to transmit and create in a wonderful number of ways, and I highly recommend it as a coping strategy to anyone who has some intellect and wishes to express that in the medium of the creative pursuits. In light of my situation, fearless became the way of the Jedi, and I had to face the torment that became me daily in such a struggle, and keep it all in, and keep it all contained, for there was nothing I could physically do by lashing out and trying to fight. Fighting was the most stupid thing you could do. It just bruised you, made you negative, made you a failure, made you ruined inside and outside, and made you look like a tit. You know, so violence was not the solution at all. We had to come up with something else, and it was a new thing. Who knows how to deal with voices? Where do they come from? Well, the solution, as it turned out, was Jesus Christ, the Son of God. There was some purpose to being alive. There was some purpose to it all. After all the days of loneliness and solitude, battling the tempests of hateful voices, there was something definitely worth getting up for eventually each morning and struggling to make the better world for. Enter. In the end, I created a whole host of characters in my head, for amusement, comfort, enjoyment, and creativity. It was like being in a daily 16-year-long war. Every hour, every day, every week, every month, every year, tormented by a stream of invisible and demonic voices, all inside my head.
Straight back, fact, as I counteract my slack. I sat intact on the stack of my whack tracks and playing back the stats from history's packed. Situation hacked like a whiskey packing dat maps. In fact, I retract, my mind was collapsed. Lights like tracks, a bit blick of cat's eyes. Smack, flack like backs and overact stacks as I take it to the max while my stats remain intact.
Training is experience of 10 years dealing with people.
And how lovely are they?
Most of them are lovely people, absolutely lovely. Up for a laugh, up for fun, not a problem.
Hi Teddy Rocks.
Hi Teddy Rocks.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having the unicorn.
Everyone here has worked so hard, such beautiful people everywhere.
This bus is really hard.
I've lost my voice cheering at all the amazing acts this
I
weekend.
did some shots, raised some money.
The Gracie Shot Unicorn and the Mary Williams stage.
plays on radio waves, cause gaze in the gaze, heading for the grave. Feel my light rays and the truth never pays. So do the grays on the stage in the space. Makes my mind maze in the brain always. Looking for a gap close, looking for the sage. Another little rapper in soulful ways.
Don't you know I'm a halo, baby? Don't you know I'm proud? Don't you know I'm a halo, baby? Don't you give me the
With the lightsaber sword I feel totally adored, and I'm really very bored in this inner space force. As the Lord I implored was the source of the chord in these dark days of fever where horror lies aboard. And the war that I scored is floored by the board. Anything that they know, things I can't still afford. So the roar from my jaws I like beating on the floor. It's just another door to this miracle chord.
Don't you know I'm a halo, baby? Don't you know I'm proud? Don't you know I'm a halo, baby? Don't you give me the don't you know I'm a halo, baby? Don't you know I'm proud? Don't you know I'm a halo, baby? Don't you give me the
Jack to the back, the main Mac Fury. So now it's time to go, the show is coming to a close. But the flows I grow don't come from down below, but way up above from the front of what we know. With the mix of the stuff and the firefighters glow. I line up with Jay and catch it on your rhythm, and the people should dance to the vibe I've given to the phase and impel. People tend to suck up, and no one can tell me I'm not the vibe brother.
don't you